In today's episode, I'm going to share with you the 4 things that you have to do on social media in order to gain followers that turn into team members. First, I'm going to tell you where exactly to go to get your great content. Secondly, I'm going to show you how to make that content stand out from everybody else's on social media so that you're making an impact and not just noise. Lastly, I'm going to let you know the 5 posts that you don't ever want to make on your social media account. So make sure that you stay all the way to the end. My ego took a huge hit. I was super excited when I finally got to the point that I could watch my videos. And I called up my mentor and I was like, dude, you're not gonna believe it. I just watched a video of mine. And guess what? I thought it was kind of okay. And I was feeling so proud and so excited. And my mentor stopped me in my tracks and burst my bubble momentarily by saying, big whoop. I don't care, Sarah. I don't care if you think your video is great. Did anybody watch it? Did you have an audience? What did your audience think about it? Did they care? And he was right. Who cares if I make content that I think is really cool if there's nobody there to see it? And if nobody cares about it. If you want to make an impact and you want to grow your network marketing business, you've got to create content that keeps people coming back for more. And the only way you can do that is by giving people more of the content that they want to see. Have you ever watched a TV show and been super invested in it and you came back every single week to watch that next episode? You can do the same exact thing with your social media posts. And the way that you do that is by creating content that your followers care about. The first way to determine what your followers care about is by straight up asking them. Make a post on social media and ask them, what kind of posts would you like to see more of? And they'll tell you. And as they tell you what kind of posts they want to see, you can make more of those types of posts. Also, keep track of your posts. What posts have you posted that get a lot of engagement? What posts have you posted that have gotten crickets? And keep in mind that this does not have to do solely with the amount of likes and comments. When Brandy and I started working together, she was super discouraged and super frustrated because her business was not growing the way that she wanted to. We did a couple test posts to find out what her audience was interested in. And we crafted a post that was specifically designed with her audience in mind. This post did not get a lot of likes and a lot of comments. However, right after she posted that post, she immediately got a message from someone interested in knowing more about what she was doing, and that person joined her team that very same night. It's not about popularity, it's about profitability. When you gear your post toward your audience will pay attention to what you're doing, and they're gonna want to know more. And the best way to know what they're gonna be interested in is to ask them. Ask them what kind of information that they want to know more about. You can also keep track of what things that they've engaged with in the past. What posts got you the most attention? What posts had people reaching out to you to want to know more about what you're doing? The second way to create good content is to go into groups and pages that are in a similar niche to yours. Look at what kind of posts they're posting. Now, don't copy their posts, but take those ideas and create your own content around them. People are not unicorns. What's working in one group will also work for yours if you adapt it and tweak it a little bit to fit your personality and your style and your audience. Another great place to find content is by Googling it. Have you ever searched for anything online? You'll notice that as you start to type in something, Google will fill in the blanks for you. This is based on what other people are searching for. So you can automatically find out what topics are trending and what topics aren't. Once you know the topics that are trending and the questions that people are asking, you can easily create content around these topics. The second way to stand out on social media is by creating great graphics. Now, the really good news with this is that you do not have to be a graphic designer or hire a graphic designer in order to get great looking graphics. In the description, I provided my affiliate link for canva.com. By clicking on that link, you can go set up your own free account. Canva.com has hundreds of templates that you can use. So all you have to do is swap out your own picture and your own text. And it looks professional and you look like you've hired an expert to do your social media. In addition, it's also got hundreds of thousands of graphics that you can pick from so that you have unique, awesome looking posts every single time. Using Canva.com will allow you to create awesome social media posts in just a few minutes a week. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite tool for creating graphics for social media? So I just told you where to get awesome content ideas, how to get great looking professional graphics without spending a ton of time or any money. But lastly, there's 5 things that you don't ever want to do on your social media account. Do not make social media posts around the day of the week. So for example, Happy Monday, or it's great to see you here on Friday. The reason that you don't want to do that is that with Facebook's algorithm, you don't know when your friends are going to see it. So even though you're posting it on a Monday or a Tuesday or over the weekend, it doesn't mean that your social media audience is going to see it on that day. And so when you're popping up Happy Monday, they might be seeing it on a Wednesday, and it really doesn't give them any incentive to comment. In addition, it isn't great content. It's kind of like that Captain Obvious comment. Everybody knows that it's Monday or Tuesday. It's not inspiring, and it doesn't lead someone to take action on your posts. And quite frankly, it doesn't set you up as an expert. It just looks like somebody who didn't know what to post that day. The second thing that you don't want to do is ask for engagement. Have you ever seen that post that said something like, hey, I'm going through my friends list this week. If you want to still be friends with me, comment down below. First of all, Facebook does not like it when you ask people to comment. So they will greatly diminish your reach on that post. Hardly anybody's going to see that post. Secondly, think about this for a second. What happens if you make that post and nobody comments? Are you really going to go through and delete every single person on your social media account that didn't comment on it? Another thing to avoid is political posts. Now, political posts can be awesome because it's going to instantly repel people and it's going to instantly attract people who have those same political beliefs that you have, but don't do it. Social media platforms will ban your posts and block you. You could even get stuck in their jail where you'll lose the ability to post altogether. In fact, I highly suggest that you stay away from anybody's political posts. Don't even comment on them. Keep politics out of social media. I had a friend that I loved to hang out with because we had a lot of fun together, but I had to limit my time with this friend because every single time we got together, even though we had a lot of fun, she would always unload all of her baggage on me. She loved to complain about the things that weren't going great in her life. And I noticed that even though I had fun doing the activity with her, I'd come home mentally and physically drained. And I noticed that I was more negative when I was around this person. And so I started not answering as many of her phone calls. And I started limiting the amounts of time that we went out because I found that it was draining on me. It wasn't somebody that I realized that I could be around with 24/7. It wasn't uplifting. It wasn't inspiring. It got to that point that it was just a chore. On your social media accounts, keep it positive. It's okay to have a bad day. Everybody has a bad day. It's okay to keep it real, but keep it real within limits. Nobody wants to see all of your baggage. Nobody wants to see all of your dirty laundry aired on social media. If you've gone through a trial, keep it hopeful by sharing what you learned instead of complaining about it, by sharing how you got through it instead of talking about all the dirt that you went through to get there. That way, you're still keeping it real, but you're inspiring other people and giving people a reason to follow you instead of being that Debbie Downer that nobody wants to hang out with and everybody wants to avoid. The last post that you want to avoid is the post with the picture of your products or the name of your company. It's okay to share posts about your business, but don't make it every single post or you turn into that rerun on TV. Everybody loves to buy, but nobody likes to be sold to. If the only kind of posts you're doing are about your business, your friends will stop following you and they'll start ignoring you. In addition, when you do posts about what your product is and the name of your company, there's no more curiosity. Nobody has to reach out to you anymore because they already know what company you're with and they already know what products you have. They'll Google it and they'll make their own assumption based on that information that they find. Some of that information might be correct, but some of that information might not be correct. This person might have been the perfect person for your opportunity, but you're not gonna know it because they Googled their own information. And now you don't even know who to follow up with. What's your best tip for creating good content on social media? Make sure that you click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the tips for growing your network marketing business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.